3, 2, 1.
I know you guys are accustomed to hearing the show open right now, but time is of the issue. We've got a tremendous exclusive. And Josh, do you have that alternate line ready, the phone line?
Yeah, let's connect it right now.
Okay, we're going live to the White House in Washington, D.C. Beautiful day in the district. And we are talking to what I understand is the foreman of the ballroom construction in the east wing of the White House. Do I have the foreman on the line?
You do.
Hi, my name is Rob Spiewak. I'm with the Mike O'Mara Show.
Rob.
Yeah.
It's Charlie.
No.
Yes, Rob. I got a great job. I'm the foreman for the construction at the White House, Rob.
So what are you building there?
Don't know.
Okay,
Just tearing things apart right now. I got no idea. We're just tearing things down. That's my part. They said remove this.
Okay.
So I decided to get the crew in. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Use a hammer then. Use a hammer then, for Christ's sake.
So you're more of a destruction guy than a building guy.
Yeah. It's called what the hell is that?
Oh, that's the hammering,
it's a
I
hammer,
think. Yeah. Demolition, Charlie.
That's it, Rob. You got it.
Yeah.
You could always do better than I'm. Look at that hole. Oh my God.
Now,
wow.
I have. So you're just there dicking around.
Yep, we're over here dicking around, just screwing here and there, doing what we need to do.
Now I'm going to ask
what we need to do.
I need to ask a couple questions because I've never worked construction before.
Shoot.
How do you tell at the White House? How do you tell the East Wing from the West Wing?
Don't know. They just say tear it out, and I'm tearing it out. But I understand they're going to build a big, beautiful room. Hold on a second. You almost hit my foot. God damn it. Yeah, it's going to be a big, beautiful room.
Yeah.
Love it.
Now, have you met the president?
Who?
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm just curious. It's a ballroom. Have you ever been to a ball, Charlie?
You said ball.
I know.
No, I haven't. I haven't been to a ballroom.
It's fantastic.
Is it a room full of balls?
You mean like at Chuck E. Cheese?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not like that at all.
Okay. Look at that hole.
It's
I
like
see somebody in that room.
It's like a party room, Charlie.
Look at that big piece of equipment.
Yeah.
That's the one with the big bucket. Ooh. Ow.
You gotta watch out, Charlie.
I do. Mm-hmm.
So a ballroom is
a big, beautiful thing.
That's where you have parties and things.
Oh. Well, I have parties usually at Chuck E. Cheese.
I know, and when you lived in the group home, there was a party room, wasn't there?
Yeah, well, kind of a party room. You could run against the walls and you could bounce off because they had pads on them. Excuse me. Gotta take care of my morning business.
I understand. It's very early. So when do you foresee, I know you're just in the demolition, but when do you foresee the ballroom being done?
Don't know.
Come on, Charlie. You got to have at least a guess.
I got no idea. They just said remove this and they'll put something up.
Okay.
But I love... Oh, lady. Get out of there. Get out of there.
So you employ women as well?
Big piece of concrete fell on her foot.
But does she still love you, Charlie?
She does.
Yeah, listen.
Do you love me, lady? What?
You want to go out, honey? Spend any money? Come here, cutie. Hey,
I think it's a prostitute.
You can't have.
I think it's a prostitute.
You can't have prostitutes at the White House.
What's a prostitute doing at 8:20 in the morning? Get out of here. I'm working.
Yeah, I know, Charlie. Oh, no.
All the girls love Charlie.
I was wondering.
You got the Halloween. You got the Halloween sound effects in, didn't you?
Oh, wait.
Oh, hold on.
Get this thing started.
This piece of wood away. This says Abe Lincoln on it.
Oh, no. Don't kill it. Don't.
Yeah.
Not Abe Lincoln.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Now, Charlie, I have one question. A lot of people have been talking.
What are you doing? I can't
Oh,
even
look who's
hear.
back.
Hello.
You wanna go
Hi.
out, honey? Spend any money?
I'm not interested,
Come here,
baby.
cutie. Hey, come
I'm
here.
not interested.
Did you hear what I said? I said, come
Yeah, I
here.
Charlie,
Daddy.
You're
Oh,
pretty.
You look so
she is
good.
pretty.
Pretty.
Is she part of the?
Screaming.
Okay, I got a question. A lot of the news they're talking about, Charlie. They're talking about how hard it is to get the people that are working on the White House.
Live camera shot.
Yeah, it drops in and out, doesn't it?
Rob, look, a
Yes.
French police car.
Everybody's interested in the White House.
Everybody's hanging out. They want to see the ballroom. All right.
Everyone is talking about how hard it is to get vetted to work at the White House. What was your vetting process like?
What's betting?
All right, Charlie, thank you.
I
We
gotta go.
appreciate- I
Listen,
understand.
I'm a very busy man,
I
and I
understand.
got things I gotta do, and I miss you.
I miss
really
you too.
miss you. I
And
do.
Charlie, I love you.
Hey, can I just say something?
Yeah.
If you like what we're doing here, share the episode, smash that like button, and go to MikeO'MaryShow.com. All right?
Have you ever done that, Charlie? Oh, he's gone. I guess he's gone. Well, that's sad. Well, that was very interesting to hear about all this stuff going on there at the White House.
He's always
still,
everywhere.
I'm still here.
Oh, Charlie, you're still there?
I'm still on the telephone.
Oh, that's good though. It's
Just
nice to
checking
have
the
you.
lines.
Yeah,
checking
yeah,
the
yeah.
line. Checking the line. Checking the line. I got the water line over here.
Yeah?
Got the electrical line.
Yeah.
This blue one. What's this one? What is a gas line doing here? Huh?
Oh, Charlie. That's
Mike
unfortunate.
O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine.
And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
Boy, did you miss something.
What? What did I miss? Did I miss anything
yeah,
exciting?
we spoke to the White House.
That's super neat. That's
Yeah,
fun.
it was ultra cool. Groovy.
That's
guy,
our
yeah.
live theater presentation that we did all the way from Georgia. Josh is finagling that, and you were doing the snap, crackle, pop thing again, though, in that at the beginning. But I don't know if it's going to continue. We'll let you know.
I'm easily
yes.
reset, so just let me know if I need to bail and come back.
Yes. Everything going well up in Georgia? Josh Soroka? Everything
Yeah,
all right?
all good. Shooed that prostitute away. We're good.
I was so excited about that
You
sound
got me
effect.
with the prostitute. You did
She
get me
just
with the
hanging
prostitute.
around
That's
and dicking around.
prostitute.
Hey, baby.
Welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show. It is a Wednesday. We are delighted to have you here.
You wanna go out, honey?
There she is.
Spend any money?
It's the dumbest show in
Come here,
America.
cutie. Hey, come
This
here.
is the dumbest show in
Did
the
you hear what I
world.
said? I said, come here.
Oh,
She
God.
says the same thing all the time, that prostitute.
Listen, continuing, I don't share comedy with people that comes from other sources all the time.
Right.
But sometimes I like to steal from others, and I'm not sure we're going to get flagged. Josh will let me know if we are, but I thought that I would, you know how much I love me, Jon Stewart. I did a bit with
Yeah.
him a million years ago with Larry King. Jon Stewart did a bit that I think would maybe, I will only know after he sees it, but it might sway our own Josh Soroka.
Really?
And
I'm sure it will.
let's roll the Jon Stewart bit for a second here, if you don't mind. Okay.
And you try and figure out if it was said by Donald J. Trump or Jesus H. Christ. First quote
I like
of your
this.
enemies, and pray for those who persecute you. I'm starting off with a tough one, purposefully. I'm give everybody a second to lock in their answers. Jesus Christ, that's Jesus.
There it is.
I did try and her. Please wait till after I finish the quote before you lock in your... Please. I did try and her. She was married, and I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, I'll show you where they have some nice furniture. Ma'am? Please respect the other contestants. I moved on her like a bitch. But I couldn't. Don't boo, it could be Jesus. But I couldn't get there, and she was married. Then all of a sudden I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her look. End quote. Lock in.
Lock in your answer.
That's it. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Silly. Yes.
That is a game that we play at the middle school camp. But we do it Bible verse or Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
And we can really confuse the kids.
Now, that is fascinating because I know you probably really do that.
That's a real thing, yes.
And is it difficult for you as an adult, or is it difficult for the kids when you do that? Because that's fascinating to me.
There's a few where you can mix up some adults. Like if I brought it to the bonus show, you guys would get them wrong.
Okay.
That's awesome. I love that.
I happened on YouTube. I've been spending some time at Letterman's channel. You know, he's got everything up there.
And now, it's weird that you have, because the Letterman channel defaults to my Samsung TV.
Does it really?
When I get the homepage, that's what I have on the home.
Maybe because you've watched it a lot in the past?
Don't try to get me to explain how my television works or what I see when I
They send a million pixels into the air, Mike, and then it comes down.
Jesus Christ, it is so hard to figure out. But at least it's not the Antiques Roadshow that was on there 1,000 times before.
But this was Letterman. I mean, he's been off the air forever, and this was not at the very end. And he was playing a game in Rupert's Deli, and it was Trump or Monkey. And they had 6 pictures that just showed the very top of the creature's hair. And you had to guess which was which. And it was fantastic. It was great.
I think everybody can agree in comedy circles that, are things divisive? Yes, are things a little goofy? Yes, are things, crazy for people that are politically minded like me? And are we pissed? Yes. But at the same time, I dabble in comedy occasionally. And I think that in that world, how can you look at that bit? I mean, how could you not do that? That bit is sterling. It's Jon Stewart at his absolute top of his game.
Although I do wish we could go back to making fun of President George W. Bush when it was just an occasional misspeak and we didn't fear for the future of the world.
We had wars then.
Yeah. Well, and then there was Bill Clinton to give some equal time here for the sexual proclivities. And also, look, you've got 3 guys in Clinton, Bush, and Trump that are beautiful impressions. You know what I mean?
Right.
Barack Obama were there? Did I do the impression? Yes. Did I have a tremendous amount of material? Not really.
I found out something interesting about Obama, and I don't know if it's true or not, but it does sound right, is that in an effort not to use the word when he spoke, he substitutes and. And the more I watch him, it's like, I would say maybe 2:30, but he goes, and we went, and it was 2:30.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I believe that. I'd like to go back and look at some of that.
I've watched a couple clips, and it does seem to hold water.
It's got to be annoying, though, once you know that.
It does. It does stick out like a thumb.
I'm here to make an announcement that this year I'm going to do something that I rarely do. I've always been somebody who, when it comes to Christmas shopping, I save it all. I save it all up for, right by Christmas. When I was younger,
normally, after Christmas Eve dinner, he starts making out his list.
Yeah, you're popping. You got to duck out because you're cracking and popping severely.
So long, kids.
Again.
I'll be back soon, and God bless you all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and thanks to Amazon, it makes that wait until the last minute easier than ever because you can have them all picked out on the 23rd and delivered on the 24th.
Well, I'm here to tell you that this is the year that I will be in earnest, and I am not making this up for comedy purposes. I am telling you, I will begin my Chinese Christmas shopping early this year, and there's one main reason for it. And, well, he's out of the house. I look over here like he's still here.
Yeah,
he's not still here. My son is not still here. Delivery time, absolutely. And, recently, as I mentioned on the show that I was excited about, they tapped him to be the jazz band bass player for his middle school. And what did I do?
Did you mention that? I don't remember you saying that.
Did I mention it, or did I just say it on the pre-show to you guys? I don't know if I...
It's the first I'm hearing
No, I don't think you've mentioned it at all.
Yeah.
Oh. See, there you go. Okay, so these are moments right now where the old me would be totally versed in what I had said on this show. He plays the bassoon, you know that,
Yes.
right? And during the band practice, the way I think I've got this right, the Spanish teacher is also a musician, and he assists with the band, specifically the jazz band.
Does he play one of those really big Los Lobos guitars?
You know, it's not just because I say it's a Spanish teacher does not mean that it's open season on your racial slurs.
No, I'm just thinking of mariachi music, which is some of the best music there
Listen
is.
to me. The guy is a talented musician in his own right. He helps out, the way I understand this from my son, he helps out the band director with the jazz band.
Okay.
And apparently they had a need for a bass player in the jazz band, and they tapped my son to train because bassoon is comfortable. I mean, is complicated, and he's good at it. And because he's good at that, and he's got the smarts for that, they thought he would be somebody who would take to the bass and also be a quick study on the bass. So lo and behold, a couple of times a week now, he is taking bass guitar lessons. And when he told me this last week, when he hopped in the car, I went out of my mind because I'm part of the rhythm section.
Yeah, and that's way better for the family band than a bassoon.
100% better and also jazz is my favorite form of music. I adore jazz. I've been trying to find this particular drummer who's online. He's a guy with a big, long beard, and he's super deluxe fast. And he recently, he put so much online content out, I can't tell you when it came down the pike, but he was doing a super deluxe tribute to Buddy Rich, which this guy...
That's you all over, right?
This guy is a virtuoso. So when my son got tapped on the shoulder and said, would you be interested in being in the rhythm section of the jazz band, I went out of my mind. He did not expect that reaction from me. I went crazy. I said, you continue to bring me joy based on this. I didn't say go play Buddy Rich drums in the jazz band, but the fact that he is part of the rhythm section by the way, if you want to know what the rhythm section is in a band, you don't know that, it's piano, bass, and drums. That's the rhythm section. And I'm just so excited that he's doing this.
I actually
really
have a tape from a Ring camera of your son practicing.
Okay.
And I think you might enjoy this. He's actually gotten pretty good.
Let's take a look right here. No pictures with this?
No, it's just just the bass.
Right.
Now,
I don't remember the TV show.
You're kidding. Hal Linden?
Sanford and Son?
No, Hal Linden
Barney
got
Miller.
to start on the legitimate stage. Yeah.
Barney Miller. But he doesn't play the bass on this.
No, he doesn't.
That is a great bass riff, though.
Oh, it's
that
a great,
really
great, better song than a show, I think.
Yeah.
Do you know that Paul McCartney was quite the bass player?
Yeah, left-handed bass player.
Exactly. Yeah. So
with
what
that
model
little tiny bass thing that
the
he's
Hofner?
got, right?
Yeah, it was a violin-styled bass that he bought because it looked the same upside down. So when he strung it backwards, he wouldn't look, as he says, daft. But what kind of bass is your son playing? What brand?
Well, he's an electric bass, the way I understand it, not acoustic bass. But that's where the Chinese Christmas shopping comes in, because of course, what's the first thing, Dad, can I get a bass?
Yeah.
And so what did I do? Well, when I got home, I think maybe when I was in the parking lot waiting to pick him up in school last week, I hopped onto one of those Chinese websites. Yes, my favorite site. And lo and behold, there it was for $61. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's going to work. I know it's going to be fine.
It's a very famous, Mike. It's the Ricken Locker. It's a great bass.
Well,
for
as I said to people last night, I'm not buying them a Fender.
That's true.
You know,
I'm
not going to dive in with that.
What about amp? Are you getting him an amp?
Well, I have an amp. I have a little drum amp that I could have him use, I think. Josh, did you ever find that drummer with the long beard? He's a young guy.
I believe I did. I'm waiting for the video to convert. So I believe I'll have it in a few minutes.
It's interesting. This guy is a fascinating speed drummer on YouTube. And a lot of these guys play to tracks, and they just are in the, it's a very, it's a cottage industry online right now where people send up those videos. But getting back to my son, I said, because of what Josh identified, the delivery factor that is really, really Do I have the right plug? Thank you, Mike Lyon. Wouldn't hurt you to send a super chat along with that dig.
You know
Thank
what? That's a pretty well-crafted joke, though.
It is, yes. Do you have the right plug, Mike? Mike. Yes, Josh, you were going to say something. Yes.
No, I was going to say go ahead and send that super chat. Those 1/4-inch cables are around $24.99.
There it is. That would be perfect. Thank you. Appreciate that in advance, Mike. You get right on that. So, I'm wondering. I have been, I would say, out of 3 things I order from the Temu, one of them is something that usually ends up in the trash. Another thing might be something that doesn't necessarily last. And then the third one is usually a winner chicken dinner. And I think that's a pretty good ratio for and we've all purchased stuff,
it's like
right,
making
from the Temu.
It's like making a $10 bet in a casino. Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes you're out $10. So
do you have, and I know we talk about this a lot, but we talk about this a lot because we're all destitute. And that's why we're doing it. Rob, do you have a particular item where you said, this is the first real winner that I got from China that really works for me? Something that you bought that you said it's just as good. It tastes just as good as the
original. One will sound stupid to people, but it meant a lot to me, were windscreens for microphones. Like this particular windscreen that is sort of, designed.
It might seem like nothing, but it counts.
But I mean, if you're paying $2 instead of $15, that's great. Headphone ear pads they give them away. There.
Now, one of the, and I'm not going to quote the service, but Josh hit me to another one, same country, that sends along baseball jerseys.
Yeah. The jerseys are great.
I thought that was a company, not just was that just a company not based in a country, or what is it their deal? Are
well,
they
I'm pretty
Japanese
sure
well?
we can all agree where they're manufactured.
Okay. All right,
and
just checking.
Josh hit me to that, and I got one.
My home microphone, when I'm not traveling, is also a Temu product.
And you 100%
it
solid.
Sounds exactly like the real one.
And you would pay for the real one, what would you pay?
$350.
And what did you pay for your microphone?
$40.
The microphones have been great. I've bought a few, some for shows, some for using. The game show mic that I bought for the cruise was like $9, and it sounds amazing.
Jesus. Okay, Kathy. I'm really glad there was a monkey on the patio this morning. God almighty, leave me alone. I don't care.
So she's back home to Boston?
No, she's in Africa.
That was a joke.
Oh, that's a joke. Okay, I get it. Yeah, monkey. Picture of a monkey.
Yeah. Kathy,
Bravo.
Others.
Yes. It's
no. You don't want to go send her a picture of your porch?
My porch. My porch, really nothing going on. Although, and you know what? I'm going to take the segue and I'm going to run with it.
Go, baby, go.
I'm going to do this right now since my patio. Now, I did one thing back when I was really just relying on the money that I borrowed to buy the house. And what I did was I improved the backyard. And I improved it with a big lanai and a pool. And this is before, I don't know the years, so don't give me the years exactly when everything exploded. It was right around COVID, right, where everything just went nuts for a while and everything became more expensive.
The novel coronavirus 19 was a big, it set the standards.
Yeah, so. I had completed my construction and I had been moved into this house for a good long while when suddenly all over the country, and I'm not an economist, so please, I'm doing the best I can, when housing prices exploded. Do you remember when that happened? When they all went up, up, up. Well, what happened at the same time was building an outdoor area like a pool and patio, that doubled as well. And I was told this because I wasn't inquiring to do it myself. I'd already done it. So I wrote this down. 30 in my town, Fort Myers, Florida, 37% of homeowners have pools in my hometown.
More than a third. Well,
more than a third. Well over a third. And probably in Josh's town too. Florida towns, I mean, you just, it's what you have down here. A lot of people have pools. But I'm here to say, and I wrote this down, it is not acceptable when you have 2 lights in a pool that are never turned on to have one of them go on the fritz. Really, I think the shelf life and the lifetime for a light inside
the underwater pool light,
in the pool. And the cool thing is, when they built the pool, they said, we've got these lights that are called, I think I remember the name of the Color Logic. Color Logic. All right. That's their
so
fancy.
that means you can change the color.
Gets a little remote. You can change the color, and I have an app for it. And about well over a year ago, I turn the lights on. We just don't go out there as much as we should. And when we're out there, it's during the daytime. And so
you don't like the pool during the day?
I love the pool during the day. That's when we're out there.
No, I said, do you like the pool during the day?
I like the pool during the day. And when it's hot, it's great to take a plunge. And my kids,
but the light is off in the daytime.
The light is off. Now,
Okay.
I never use it. And
Right.
then the only time I'm going to use it when company comes over, which is very rare. And then you might pop on the pool lights, and it's kind of a look at the pool.
Yeah.
All right. So, but everybody's got pool lights, and that's what you put in a pool. And I said, do you want the color? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, and then about over a year ago, I flip on the pool lights because I think we had some people here. And hold on, I'll use for purposes of explanation.
Right.
I will use the iPhone light that I have here.
Okay,
and
good.
I'll describe
That
what
flashlight
happened.
on the phone is such
All
a
right.
great thing.
Let me see. I'll use my Liquid IV energy packet to demonstrate. I turn on the pool light, and there's one in the regular pool, and then there's one on the other side in the deep end of the pool.
Okay.
And the one in the deep end of the pool goes like this.
Just flickering
It's
and
going
no
out
good?
of it's going batshit.
Okay.
It's absolutely going nuts.
Let's watch the language.
All the colors. Sorry, I sound like I'm talking. You sound like me when I talk to my kid. They are going absolutely nuts. And I simply turned it off and really didn't give it much thought. Then
Can I ask
revisited.
a naive
Yes.
question?
Go right ahead.
Immediately when you see that, you're probably thinking, I've got to replace that light. That something has to be done. So to do
I mean,
that,
I know I looked at it and said, let me turn it on, turn it off.
Ultimately,
you do that a couple of times, and then you say,
the replacement, you have to go underwater to do it? Do you drain
let
the
me,
pool?
You're reading ahead.
Okay,
let me
I'm sorry.
get to this.
I'm just curious about that.
I think that I did say I've got to take care of that. And there may have been a little concern early on, but a lot of time has passed where I just didn't want to deal. And I said,
in the back of your mind, did you think it might fix itself?
Maybe that was my methodology,
You
but I
hope,
also, I never really thought about it because we don't use it a lot.
Right.
But then
Don't swim at night. Easy fix.
Or be easier fix, don't have friends.
you could. The thing is, if it was just out, it would be great. If it was just out, I wouldn't replace it. I wouldn't care.
It flickers.
But it just goes blah, 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 and it's like it doesn't allow you. It's almost like they design it to do that, but we'll get to that in a second here.
Okay.
So I'm talking months and months and months, and every now and then I will pursue it. And then I got to the point where I called the company. And the company, I said, I have a
Crazy
pool light
lights,
that's out. Crazy lights. No, it's like the monopoly that controls the pool light business.
Of course, yeah. Big light.
And those pool lights are
Poollights.com.
expensive.
I didn't know. It's a goddamn light. It needs a bulb or something like that, right? That's what I thought.
Yeah, you
so
would
the
think.
pool light guys say, yeah, we'll come out and we'll do an analysis like that.
Great.
And then they come back and they say, well, we have to, we'll change the pool lights, but you have to change your remote. I said, I've got my remote connected to my pool mechanics. It's all one company. Well, we don't use that company. I'm like, well, goodbye. Thank you. And besides, it was ridiculously expensive. Then
They waited no time to upsell you, huh? They didn't even come out to the house before they upsold
don't
you?
even sell the stuff. They just sell their own proprietary stuff. So they were calling me to come out and do a total reinstall. And I'm like, pound sand and lick my bag. Goodbye. Have a great time.
I wonder how many people, like older Floridians, and I don't call you an older Floridian.
I am.
But I mean, like on the other side of, say, 75,
Yes.
how many of them just say, okay, come on out and change it all?
Oh, no. Well, that's the problem, Rob. There's 3 brands for these pool controllers. And
Yeah,
I know
okay.
because I used to have to integrate them into like people's touchscreens and everything for their
Okay.
smart homes.
Okay.
And they don't work well at all together. So
All
if
right,
you have
let
a
me see.
Pentair controller,
I'm going to my
or Hayward.
Oh, what did you say, Josh?
You have either Pentair, Jandy, or Hayward would be my
Oh, you set off the alarm.
Did you say Hayward?
You have Hayward. All right.
Yeah.
Also known as OmniLogic.
So I go after this debacle. I
Right.
dive in and I enter DIY lane, which is do it yourself. Is when you are at your wit's end and you're like, I
Yeah.
can't afford to do that. And I go on.
Are
and
you
I
sort of
look.
dragging your feet because you know it's going to be a hassle, or you're going in at least with some enthusiasm?
I am not going in with any enthusiasm. I am going with natural curiosity, and I
Okay, good.
decipher that if I can manage to get the power turned off,
Sure.
that there is a method of unscrewing this light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, well, that's cool. If I'm able to unscrew the light, then I probably just have to replace the bulb.
Right.
So I call the company.
Hayward?
What was that?
Hayward?
And this is what they say.
Yeah.
We don't replace bulbs. You have to replace the entire unit,
The fixture.
the
Yes.
fixture.
Yeah.
Now, it's a light fixture.
Now,
right?
that's
It's a-
because of waterproof. That's why they do it.
that's why.
That's because of waterproof.
Because of waterproofing.
Because if you just replace the bulb, water would get in there.
But,
Yeah.
you know, we've all seen light fixtures at Home Depot and stuff like that. Rob Spiewak, would you like to hazard a guess to the Hayward pool light, how much
Okay.
it costs?
I have bought, lighting fixtures for my home. I've installed them in my home, and they're usually not that expensive. But if you're saying costly, I would say that the fixture would cost $150.
Okay. And like a regular light fixture would be like
80.
$19 or
Now,
something.
Yeah,
you
well, I
gotta
mean, if you
remember-
get a real nice one, you can get it.
You got to remember, he's got the color logic. He's
Oh,
got
well,
the one where he can press
Yeah,
the
would
button
you like to
change the
raise that a
colors.
little bit?
Yeah, let's go 268.
Okay.
But it does more than two colors. Rob.
Yes, it does.
Josh, you're not playing this game very well.
But
Every
Josh
time I
has done
did.
smart homes.
because I know
Josh
the
has done
answer.
smart homes.
I'm trying to help you out.
Okay,
Let's just say it does-
$1 million.
Let's say it does 12 colors.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, then I'll
well,
say
it doesn't come anywhere near that. The people at Hayward.
Hayward.
The total cost,
Yes.
and I can't replace the bulb.
Right.
I can replace the entire unit. I
The
can,
fixture.
if I'm able to, I can possibly do this on my own. $571.21.
Oh, that's a pretty good price. Last I saw that
That's
they were
what
around
he wants to
1,200.
hear. That's what he wants to hear, Josh.
No, really, they were around 1,200 the last time I saw it, but that might have been an install price.
Josh, have you done that? Have you ever put a light have you ever
No.
replaced a light
Be
while it was
careful.
in the water?
Be careful, Josh, or you'll be heading to a stero.
I have not, but remember, you're not replacing the light. The way it works is you undo the screws, the whole fixture pulls out
Right.
of the pool with a big long cord. And
Right.
out of the water, you connect that cord and
Yes.
then slide it all back
When
in.
you
So
take
it
the light
waterproofs
out
the
of-
whole thing.
So it's
But
pretty
when-
easy, actually, isn't it? To
I
do
think
the
it's pretty
repair.
easy, yeah.
When you take the fixture out
Still
of the
not going
pool,
to do it. I'm not
Yeah.
going to do it. I'm not going to do it for like 10 years until I sell the house. That's
Doesn't
it.
doesn't that leave a hole where the light was, and doesn't all the water
No.
rush into your neighbor's
no.
neighbor?
It
It's not an
seals.
above ground pool.
Right.
It's not
Well,
like
I know,
you put
but
a
I
hole.
mean, it has to
No,
go somewhere.
it's a seal, and then
Okay.
it kind of has a
Yeah.
you have intercourse
Nice.
with the thing, and you shove it in, and then it seals again. Right? I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
like
the
if
way
you
it
take
works?
like an electrical outlet out. There's a box
Okay.
back there.
So
that
if I'm,
seals
now
it.
I
if
understand.
I'm able to figure out how to kill the power, which is easy,
Yeah.
to the pool area,
well,
I
one
can do
would
it
hope
if I
that both lights are on the same circuit, because that would be the best way to determine whether or not the power's out.
Yeah,
And if
well,
they're
that's
not,
what I'm going to do.
Yes.
You don't have
Yeah,
to tell
but-
me that.
but
I'm
no,
not
what
I'm
I'm-
going to use my finger and stick it in the outlet. Nope, still got power.
But what I'm saying with a
He's
broken
hiring
light,
Charlie.
with a broken light, you wouldn't be able to tell if the power was off to that light.
I don't have I remember what the light's doing.
Oh, it's
Remember?
flickering.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
It's
okay.
not out. And by the way, the other one's connected to it. So they
Okay.
both run at the same time. So I can
All right.
tell it that way. My
Have
question
you
is,
checked
Mr.
your favorite? Have you checked your favorite site?
Would they have them? I say I'm not sure, but I don't. If they work, I mean, if you're going to
I don't
change
know.
these
I
things
don't know
every
how
year,
to trust it, but they might have it.
See,
They
that's
have
where
them
they
for
get
bathhouses.
Let me ask Josh Soroka. In your chain of suppliers, you got anybody that
I don't.
You don't
You're
have a
not-
I
guy.
have. I mean, I've got a guy that'll do it, but not a guy that'll get a deal on the equipment.
Oh, drag. Who do you know in the pool industry, Mike, that we can call upon?
they all suck.
Yeah, they do.
especially the big company Hayward.
Well, and in Florida, the pool guys are really just guys that didn't like their job, so they quit and started cleaning pools.
Mm-hmm. That's it. It's exactly what it is. In fact, there was a guy. Oh, by the way, and the pool guys that clean the pools, that's another thing that Floridians get baked for with the out there. And I'm like, do you know anybody that changes pool lights that I could use out there? And they're about as helpful as licking a rock as far as I'm concerned. So
I wish there was. It's frustrating that.
Hey, do you know anybody that changes a pool light?
Sunflower seed.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What you might be able to do is replace it with just a white light instead of the color logic.
This is true.
Where it's just light on, light off. That might be a little cheaper.
I think that, and I would.
Does
be
it
fine
take
with
a
that.
standard bulb in there, like a screw bulb?
Well, no,
if you got into
you have
a light
to replace
bulb?
the entire fixture.
Oh, okay. I'm with
So it's
you.
just two wires, and it's just then on off.
So the moral of this story is: bend over, grease it up. Here they come!
Yeah, baby. I'm sorry, Mike. That kind of sucks. The whole thing sucks.
Thank you, but that's okay.
The story of owning a pool.
Right, exactly. Hire Charlie to repair it. Somebody said, great idea. I think that's fantastic. All right, we got news coming up, but first I want to tell you about our good friends at Incogni.
Love them.
Your personal data's bodyguard. We've been telling you about Incogni for a while. It's those nasty data brokers, all right? Not only do they scoop up your info, names, addresses, social security numbers, and sell it to whoever's paying, I think they also have a side pool light business.
They do, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Beware of scammers, spammers, creepy marketers. Your phone won't stop ringing when this happens. Your inbox will be a mess. Identity theft lurking around the corner. Data breaches jumped 72% in 2023. God knows what that was in 2024, 2025. But beware, beware, beware. They automatically, at Incogni, wipe your data from over 230 brokers. Then they monitor it. They push back when brokers resist. You stay off lists.
I have it.
Period.
It's fantastic. No one calls me anymore. It's great.
They
I
have
love it.
4 flexible plans. Their protection always fits you and your family, and you're covered by a 30-day money-back guarantee. Here's the bottom line. Your data's out there. You need Incogni. Incogni is an amazing partner. So if you like us, please check them out today. That helps our show as well.
Yes.
It would mean a lot. Use code TMOS at incogni.com/TMOS to get an exclusive 60% off annual Incogni plan. Incogni.com/TMOS. That's INCOGNI.com/TMOS. And we thank you.
Now, Josh, we're going to hear all the latest in news involving pools and lights.
I just had to share.
No,
when
Mike,
you get ripped off, I like to share my rip-off stories.
I feel you. I do.
Yeah.
I think that's horrendous.
It's very, no bulbs, just the whole unit. Thanks a lot.
No bulbs.
Thanks for your help.
Did you check the warranty?
I'm out of it. I'm out of the warranty. As you know, a big internet outage caused a bunch of cloud-based apps to crash the other day. Did that affect you at all, Josh? Did you have any dealings with that at all?
I did. I'm trying to remember where, but I definitely had issues.
I live right near that, and Bang Brothers was down all day.
Well, in Josh's previous incarnation as a smart home guru, it turns out a lot of smart homes immediately became dumb. Here's the funniest example. A bunch of people's smart beds, I didn't know they had those, got really stupid. A company called 8 Sleep. Do you know that? Do you know that company?
The cooling. They cool.
Okay.
Cooling control.
Yeah, cooling beds.
Cooling beds. It makes bed frames that tilt and $2,000 mattress covers that let you dial in the temperature of your bed, but it all runs on the cloud, and it's hosted by Amazon Web Services. AWS handles 30% of all cloud computing worldwide. It ended up being a big issue for 8 Sleep customers on Monday because once AWS went down, it bricked their whole smart mattress system.
Oh, no.
If your bed was in a seated position, you couldn't make it lie flat. You just had to sleep like that.
Like in a hospital.
Or move to the couch couch. The outage happened around 3 a.m. Eastern time. Hey,
Bad time for betting trouble.
Yeah, but if your bed's in the upwards position, what are you doing at 3 a.m., okay?
I think I know.
Hey, come on now.
Right,
Yeah,
at least
come
it didn't
on.
just move in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. Just change.
That would be worse. One guy tweeted at the CEO and said, it would be great if my bed wasn't stuck in an inclined position. Someone in the comments added, it's all fun and games until a hacker folds you into a taco.
I like the guy that's acting like the boss in Office Space. It would be
Exactly.
great if you could do this.
Other customers described issues with their mattress overheating. One guy said
Oh,
his
dear.
bed was stuck at 9 degrees warmer than the room.
Oh, that
And
sucks.
That's
compared
because of
it
the
to
temperature control.
sleeping in a sauna, the bed started working again once the servers went back online. CEO of 8 Sleep said they were working to add an outage mode this week.
It worked.
This week they decided to do that. Get
Well,
on
yeah, once
that
it happened. Yeah.
right away.
The good thing about the guy whose bed was too hot, he woke up 10 pounds lighter.
There are benefits to everything.
Everything.
As we mentioned at the front of the show, construction started this week on the $250 million ballroom that President Donald Trump is adding to the White House as construction crews began tearing down the facade of the East Wing, where the new space is being built. The Republican president and top White House officials had initially said nothing would be demolished during construction. The 90,000 square foot ballroom will dwarf the main White House itself at nearly double the size, and Trump says it will accommodate 999 people. Trump said on social media that the ballroom won't cost taxpayers a dime because it's being privately funded by many generous patriots, great American companies, and yours truly.
Yeah.
I'm paying for
Mike,
it
he made an
myself,
official
too.
announcement about the
Yes.
the ballroom.
I have concepts of a plan.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. Michael Jordan made his debut as a special contributor to NBC Sports' return to NBC Broadcasting on Tuesday night, saying he's doing so as a way to give back to basketball. Jordan speaking to NBC play-by-play voice and great guy Mike Tirico.
Oh, yeah.
Said in the first installment of a series in the network is calling MJ Insights to Excellence. He said he makes a conscious decision to prioritize time with family over being seen more in the public basketball eye. You don't see MJ that much out there. You really don't.
Because no one's paying him. Now
Yeah,
they
I mean,
pay him and he's everywhere.
He's talking about it being give back to basketball. He's being paid $40 million.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving back.
Thank you for that fact. There.
Yeah. And Mike, his bed is at 82 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah.
40 mil, huh? That's not
Well, you know,
giving
that's
back.
that's okay because he needs it. I mean, he's not playing anymore, so
Exactly.
he has no income.
That he doesn't shop on Temu, huh? According to a new survey from Tinder, 57% of people say they have at least one alcoholic drink on a first date. Sorry, Rob, neither one applies to you. First date or drink. The report also came up with a list of the go-to drink options for a first date, and they're not talking about sparkling water. I will go 1 to 10 on this list because I think number 10 might be the coolest.
Is your favorite on there, Mike?
Yes. Yeah.
The
my
grasshopper?
favorite. My. Hi.
It's our first date.
And then, hold on. And then if you're going to use that, give me a prop for Christ's sake. Give me a prop.
Gotta go to the prop closet.
I got to get all right, I'll get a highlighter, all right? And then you get a big fat straw. And when you're looking at your date, you look at her like this. I had to do the visual or it wouldn't work. Here we go. One of my favorite beverages now is number 1, margarita.
Oh,
31%, a shot of something. Boring. 28%.
Well, that's if the date is going bad, I would guess.
Yeah,
glass
or
of
to
wine.
Prepare.
Yeah.
24%, a martini. Kind of cool. Little
Yeah,
James Bond.
Classy move.
14%. This falls into the same category, even though you don't use a straw.
Yeah.
Mimosa, 13%.
Don't make them so strong this time.
If you order that at night, you're on a date.
That's not good.
Loser. Pina colada, 12%. No, I don't think so.
Where is the survey
Yeah,
in
maybe you're
Hawaii?
poolside.
Yeah.
A daiquiri, No, I'm sorry. That doesn't work. A spirit like, here's a good one.
All right.
Scotch on the rocks.
They're very nice.
12%. You kind of look like a cool dude. That's my opinion. I was a bar owner. I think I know what cool drinks to order
back
are.
to the daiquiri. Were all of these done in a tiki bar? These are first mates in a tiki bar,
Yeah,
right?
really. This sounds like B. Arthur's bar that we're doing right here.
Walter.
Number 9 is a whiskey sour. No. Sorry, 11%.
Hold it. You know what? Could it be that the whiskey sour is what the female of the couple
Let me
orders?
see. According to their survey, it's on Tinder. The report also one alcohol. The report also came up with a go-to drink option for a first date. Doesn't say men or women.
Does it say age?
Well, Tinder. I mean, I think you can probably figure out the age.
Yeah, but for whiskey sour, you got to add 25 years to everything.
Here's the one I liked because it's tasty
and
it's cool. And our boy, let me tell you, back in the day, he could make a mean one. In fact, nobody made him better. An old fashioned.
Oh, yeah.
11%. 11%. It checks all the boxes as far as an alcoholic beverage, right?
Yeah, I think that it is. I mean, done properly, and I vary from the traditional one a little bit. It gives you the sort of class of ordering a brown liquor drink.
Yeah,
looks good in a low ball, and you know what is a move that ladies like if you let them have the cherry at the bottom of your drink.
Hey, ladies. If they let you have your cherry, then maybe. No, I'm not going to go there.
Stop it. How dare you?
Listen, I had Rob was talking about the fact that due to his myriad of antidepressants, he's unable to cry. I don't have the same burden. I had me a cry this morning, a legitimate cry. The late, great Diane Keaton made her solo debut on the Billboard chart this week. Her 2024 holiday single, First Christmas, came in at number 22 on the digital songs chart. After her passing, one of the writers of the song said, quote, "I'm heartbroken by Diane's passing. To have been trusted to help bring her lifelong dream of recording an original song to life is something I'll carry with me forever."
I can play you a little bit of it if you like.
This song, do you have the video of it, Josh, by any chance? If you don't, Rob can play the song. Well, don't worry.
Well,
let Rob just play the song.
There is some video attached.
Okay, hold on just a sec.
All right.
If you haven't heard the song, it's pretty solemn. Diane sings about feeling alone during Christmas time since the passing of a loved one. And I am here to tell you, as someone who has lost loved ones, this hit all the notes. The combination of Diane Keaton passing away, I think it's fantastic. I think this is going to be all over Christmas.
Carol Bayer Sager, one of the greatest 20th century songwriters, wrote it. And to me, it's a great Christmas song because the great Christmas songs could be enjoyed outside of Christmas.
She previously hit number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart in 1969, all the way back there. But as a member of the original Broadway cast of Hair, the recording of Hair, she was on there.
I had no idea. That's great.
Surprisingly, a Broadway cast album hasn't hit number 1 since then. Isn't that something to behold? That really is.
I can't believe that Hamilton didn't hit number 1.
Or The Lion King or something like that.
People are loving the music. That's great.
Yeah,
anyway.
So this one gets me, and the video was beautiful too.
Falls on my window. Somehow you are so close on this silent night. I can feel you near. My first Christmas without you here.
And it goes, I urge you. The thing that makes Diane Keaton's song so tender is her inability to be a perfect singer.
Yeah.
I think that's what made it. And she recorded it last year, right?
Yeah.
When she was
it dropped in 24,
life.
yeah.
I'm
curious, it sounds to me a little Fleetwood Mac-y.
It's not. It's not. It's really, it's just small. It's
beautiful.
Schmaltzy.
It's beautiful.
Schmaltzy, and I loved every minute of it. And I hope they play the hell out of it at Christmas time because
it's almost time, Mike, for them to start playing Christmas music.
Auld Lang Syne was the last one I remember that got me, and this one was fantastic.
Dan Fogelberg?
Yeah, I mean, really, really.
Yeah.
I urge everybody, check it out online. It's fantastic. I
met
loved it.
a lover at the grocery store.
The snow turned into
rain.
Sunflower seeds.
I needed a new pool light.
The man at the counter said $500. I told him to get bent.
Turn to Hayward.
Spanish police. And by the way, this is a cheap attempt for me to simply use my Spanish dialect impression.
Okay, I think that's fine.
Spanish police have busted a criminal group dedicated to stealing your seat. Literally. Spain's national police said Wednesday that they had arrested 7 people suspected of stealing more than 1,100 chairs from outdoor seating areas at restaurants and bars in Madrid and another nearby municipality in just 2 months. The group of 6 men and a woman worked at night to pilfer the chairs from 18 different establishments in Madrid and Talavera de la Reina, a smaller city in southwest of the capital. In August and September, they did this. The estimated impact of the stolen property was around 60,000 euros. That's $69,000.
A lot of
Mr.
chairs.
Powers.
A lot of chairs.
According to police, when asked why they did it, one of the thieves said, "No matter how you are, everyone on occasion likes to sit down. And very late at night, the chairs, they were all alone."
They were not
Thank you.
attended?
God.
I'm questioning, did they steal any stool?
The bar stools inside the property were left alone. We simply stole the chairs that were out there lying around for anybody to see.
If you
Okay?
steal chairs, how can anyone sit down and have a glass of wine?
I say tough titties for that one because there's nothing at all you can do. But we got more show, Rob. Are you ready
Yes,
for this?
I am.
Because we have a fine sponsor. A fine sponsor. I like a good glass of wine. Do you?
I do.
Let me ask
And well, in
you.
the day I did, yeah, absolutely.
You and Josh are liaison to the sponsorships, eh?
Yes.
Would the people at Naked Wines complain if I were to do the entire commercial with this accent?
I don't think so.
Well, let me go ahead.
No issue.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Get a pencil and a piece of paper. Write this down. Naked Wines is the sponsor of today's showgram, and they're pouring out. Get it? Pouring out?
I hear you.
A great deal. A great deal you can't ignore. They connect you directly to the world's best independent winemakers. So
The world's
you get
best what?
the best in world independent winemakers.
Best in world, yes.
So you get a world-class wine and deliver it right to your front door. 60% off store prices. You don't have to go worry about getting some sort of pool light ripoff on that case. Huh?
No, they don't have any Hayward wines.
Up to 60% off store prices. No middleman, no nonsense. Just incredible wine. Wine you can drink and get a buzz and perhaps make love. Use code TMOS
Perhaps.
at nakedwines.com. I like to have a beautiful Malbec and take a few
Yes.
sips and then look into the eyes of my favorite lady and say, "This is great wines from Naked Wine." Huh? You want to make love with me? You? Anyway, at Naked Wine,
It's a great testimonial.
$100 off your first order. That's 6 bottles for just $39.99.
$39, Pedro.
See, I thought because of the price of wine that
Yes.
I would say that number. No, it's $39.99. You cannot beat with. You say you can't beat that with a log, right?
Stick.
You can't beat.
A stick.
No, I think it's log.
Is that $39 American?
See, not
Okay.
euros.
See.
I drink the wines from Naked Wines. I love them. Every bottle better than the last. Naked Wines, because life is too short for bad wine. So let's all head to nakedwines.com/TMOS Tamos. Click enter.
TMOS. It is.
See,
Yeah.
click enter voucher, put in TMOS for both the code and the password, and get $100 off your first order. That's 6 bottles for only $39.99. With shipping included, $100 off your first 6 bottle at nakedwines.com. You want to do a good dialect, just drop the S's, like Josh Soroka does with the consonants. Nakedwines.com/TMOS. And use the code and password for 6 bottles of wine, $39.99.
Before you go,
Muchas
I just wanted to
gracias.
tell you something. You look marvelous.
You look, yes, old bit. Too old. Most listeners that know that bit are going to die.
That's right. That's
Very
why they
soon.
should buy them some wine. Let them enjoy their days.
I want to ask Mr. Soroka, because he's traveling again. He's in by the way, that's much better than yesterday's location. The
this is
living
back at
room.
my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
That's and that looks like a mother-in-law's house, right?
Oh,
It's
to me,
got
it
a-
looks like a very classy motel.
Well, I'm sure that Josh's mother-in-law will be really, really
I mean,
complimented
always
by
see-
that comment that
always
her
see a-
decor looks like a cheap motel.
No, I said a classy motel, and
There
all we
aren't
see is a lamp and curtains. So I mean, it suggests nice. It really
Maybe
does.
a nice countryside bed and breakfast.
Yeah,
That's lovely.
good. Uh-huh.
Your love of the road. Do you love to be on the road? Do you love traveling? I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't mind driving.
Okay.
I like moving and seeing other things and everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're into it because when we talk about your world travel and the amount of weeks that you have spent in your own domicile, you travel the world regularly, and my days of traveling are limited. I really go up for I'll be traveling a little bit this year, and Rob Spiewak is a shut-in.
Right.
Well, it's really the fact that you can work anywhere now that allows me, and that Kelly can do that as well, and the 50% children going back and forth with their other parents makes it easier because we have time to travel.
Okay.
Now, of all the places you've been, and you have been on continents other than the United States, you've been all over the country. What is your favorite place that you've been, and your least favorite place you've been?
Good question.
I don't know. Recently,
Section 384.
Oh, it's a horrible place.
I mean,
336. 336?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, being in Camden Yards would be great. That's what
Is
I
that
love.
it, though? Did I get it right?
Yes,
You got
did.
it right. Yes,
It's
you
not
did.
in front of me. 336.
You
Section
nailed it.
336, one of your
Yes.
favorite places to be.
You've only
Yes.
known him 18 months.
I'm sorry about that.
Thinking back about places I've traveled to since being on the show, I think Toronto might have been my favorite stop.
Really?
I enjoyed Toronto.
I did not. I didn't. I thought it was too many
Now-
of those modern high-rise apartment buildings that they have all over the city.
No, it might have been where I stayed. I stayed outside of Toronto at
Okay.
a casino.
Oh.
At
And
the
when I-
casino?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So that was part of it. And then
Don't
when
set
I,
up a GoFundMe page to gamble. Don't set up a GoFundMe
Don't
page.
do it, Mike.
All right,
No.
I won't. No, go ahead,
can you-
Josh.
is
There
that
might be a
possible?
tip jar on the boat, but there's no need to use
No, I'm not doing that.
electronics.
I'm not taking advantage of our listeners like that. Not going to do that. Not
Some
gonna
of them
happen.
don't see it as taking advantage. Some of them see it as helping.
Right.
If I were to do that, I would do a community gamble.
like a single pool.
Like a single session, and we all contribute to it at a high dollar level. And if we what
You just-
what are
you
you
just
doing?
want-
He's poo pooing it. Look at him. Look, he hates it. He hates
Rob.
it.
What?
He hates the idea. This
No.
is back to the original show, the Golden Boy crap. You hate it, don't
not
you?
at all. Not at all.
What are you going to say? You were reaching for
Yeah,
something?
you're all
is it
gonna
the
be-
whistle that's going to go down?
No.
You're all
Yes.
going to bet together.
They'll all lose together.
Yeah.
But I do like the idea of on the boat, Mike sitting at a slot machine and 20 people behind him cheering him on.
That's the plan.
I like
and
Okay,
then,
I'd like that.
and then if we hit big, we all split it. I think that's fair, right?
Carrie and I
Or
took
you hit big, you start running.
yeah, run like hell.
Where can I run on a boat without jumping over the side? Come on.
Come on, you're
Oh, how-
losing your head, boys.
Come on. Yeah. Rob, I think it might be fun. Oh, Reese.
Thank you,
Wow.
Reese.
What generosity every single
No, Mike,
day.
the way
Every listener, be like Reese. Spin it, he said. Spin it. Yes.
the
We'll do
way
it on a
Josh
boat.
described it, the way you described it, now I'm on board. Because when Carrie and I took a cruise on our 10th anniversary, there was a lady who had 2 big hits in a row on a slot machine, and a couple that we had met on the boat that we were having, they were at our dinner table, and us. We went up and we started cheering so loud for her because we were wasted, and we were just, this is great, you're awesome, all this. And then the boat people came and asked us to leave her alone, and then she asked us, the lady who once said, am I supposed to tip you?
Wow.
I said, no, we're just having a good time.
Good point for timing when we do this.
Okay.
Should be after the cocktail hour.
100%.
All right, that'll be a plan. We'll try to work that out where we do a community gamble. It doesn't, I haven't figured it out yet whether I think it would probably best be a slot machine, but I think if you wanted to improve your odds, it might be not roulette. No, not roulette.
Put it all on one.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, or you put it all on black or red.
Yeah, that's
mean,
the way you would do it. You wouldn't like put it on 22.
That's possible. I would like to do something where we had about, close to a 50-50 chance.
What if everyone brought a roll of pennies and you did the penny slots? But the big pull, the one that's like, like $1.20.
Yeah, Rob, because that's the way they work now. You just put the pennies in the machine. Yeah.
Who's going to count all those pennies, Rob?
I will. I love counting money.
And then we can, maybe the owner will come down. Maybe Bugsy Siegel will come down to say hi to us at that particular time. We'll have a gay old time with Bugsy Siegel. Josh, when you're driving all over the highways and byways, watch this segue. Let me ask you a question. When you're doing that, do you what color is your vehicle that you travel in? When you're like stopping at road stops and stopping in parking lots, you have a yellow car?
Oh. Yeah, I have a Ford truck that I purchased with them online with them saying it's orange, and it's definitely school bus yellow.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yes. Because Rob came to the show today armed with what colors do birds like, and he'll explain what the birds liking them is.
Yeah.
It's not to just sit there and hang out.
No, Mike, it's feces.
They like to poop on.
They do. They have cars. Now, first of all, this survey, I believe it is from, it's a website I love, Study Finds. And the car brands that get hit the most often are Dodge Ram.
This is not color. This is the brand.
This is the brand, but I also have color. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Dodge Ram.
So
Jeep,
a truck.
Yeah. And Chevrolet. So that's what, if you have those, the birds for some reason find them. Yes, Mike, I'll recognize
I have a question, Rob.
Please.
Would this be due to the fact that the prolification of these cars, where the Dodge Rams, the Chevrolet? I would think so. If you say Chevrolet, there are just a lot of Chevys out there.
Yeah, I think you're right. But also, when you're looking at a Ram or some of the Jeep products, you got surface area too.
I'm very curious about the colors.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. What's that? I'm sorry, Josh.
A little taller.
Yeah, it could be. Well, they get pooped on sooner because they're taller.
But I'm curious about the color because I have a vehicle that is routinely defecated on by bird life.
Now, they do say that they discounted people that park under trees, power lines, or street lights because you're asking for it if you do that. I used to park under a tree, and I would get
that makes it more interesting because now the birds really kind of have to go out of their way to poop on your car.
Mike, I think that if you used your comedy mind and guessed what color they targeted with their feces, you could probably get it. What color do birds poop on most?
I'm trying to think. You're saying there's something obvious that's out there.
Well,
that I should be
if you think
with?
of what they're, think of not just
white.
Well, that's a good answer because bird poop can be white. But I'm thinking more human.
I listen to a lot of Theo Vaughn's podcasts where he says the white man is continually pooped on.
Mike, that's not what we're talking about here.
That's another thing. I'm sorry.
Do any of us own, or have you ever owned, a brown car?
I don't think I have ever purchased a close to it, but it was not brown.
My first Caprice was sort of a copper color, so I don't know if that leans brown. But birds like to poop on brown cars.
Really?
Yes. Followed by red, which I've had a red car.
That makes me laugh because red people like their cars a lot. They like to have
and there's
nice,
a lot
shiny
more
cars.
red cars than brown cars, you would think.
And if the birds happen to have blood in their stool, that's who knows what kind of colon situation. Yeah. Do birds?
Yeah, spastic colon. It's a blue jay with a spastic colon.
Title
Mike.
of the show: Bird colons.
Bird colon.
Oh,
Mike,
God.
black cars also get hit a lot.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
And sometimes if you have a black car, birds poop on it, and your wife doesn't change the oil, and it seizes. So
Right.
be very careful. The cars that rank the lowest for bird poop are white and silver.
Lowest.
Yeah, and I think. Do you think maybe that's why so many rental cars are white, because they don't want bird crap on them?
That could be. I mean, if they look at that, I mean, this seems to be a relatively new story. As far
I
as
think maybe the white and silver cars, those people take care of their cars more, keep them indoors.
I'm just glad my car's color is not on the list of bird pooping, which is a good thing.
Shiny cars are at risk because birds see themselves in the car, see it as a threat, think it's another bird, and they poop on it. Okay. So don't make your car too shiny.
Mine's
also,
not shiny.
Researchers say birds detect ultraviolet light and have enhanced color vision compared to humans. So darker colors stand out more and can seem like prime targets. Maybe
like
that's
the dinosaurs, because they were dinosaurs.
That's right. They all came from that. Right. And Mike, I have a longer list here of the car brands that get hit.
Nah, you don't need to do that.
Okay, and
that's fine. Yeah.
Also, just know that 24% of Americans spend $500 annually on car washes and repairs related to bird droppings, with Tesla and BMW owners shelling out the most.
Wow, how about that?
Have you ever gone to a car wash just because of bird poop?
Yes, definitely. And it's a very rare incident, but I do park under trees, so I was immediately eliminated from that situation. But my car color, not even on the list, and not on any really, and a very obscure car color.
What is your car color?
Biscuit. Thank you.
Also, your nickname.
Biscuit. That's what Carla calls me.
Here's my little butt of Biscuit.
Biscuit! You got to go to the show, Biscuit. Coming, honey.
To the show, Biscuit.
Time to do the show, Biscuit. Be sweet. Well, you've heard me talk about the incredible weight loss people have experienced with peptides. With these prescription medications, people have lost incredible amounts of weight. I personally lost 80 pounds with these medications, and you can lose weight too. Here's the great part. You can do it from the comfort of your own home, which is really cool, just by going to dermglowskin.com. Listen, when you talk about personal service, I heard my beautiful wife on the line with, I think, someone from the West Coast, because it was later, and she really is a font of information.
Knows her stuff.
If you want to go on this stuff. She really knows her stuff, and it worked for me. Just click the weight loss button at dermglowskin.com, choose your peptide, take a quiz, a doctor approves your prescription, and it's delivered to your front door. At Dermglow, they know these amazing products are not cheap. That's why they have 3 great payment plans, and they accept HSA and FSA. Don't miss out on huge discounts on select medications through the end of the year. Now is the time to stop the food noise before you get to the holidays.
Yeah.
And feel like yourself again with dermglowskin.com. You only live one life. You deserve to make it the best. You owe it to yourself to visit dermglowskin.com. That's DermglowSkin.com.
We have a lot of sparrows in my neighborhood, and I gave them a peptide, and none of them poop anymore.
This next thing I want to do here, thank you for that.
Thank you.
We call back to the previous segment. I have something new that I have no idea whether this would be a regular. No, it wouldn't. This would be a regular feature if this was the Bob Steele Show from 1967.
Hi, Bob Steele.
Hey, Bob Steele. Bob Steele with our word of the day.
Does this come before or after the oldie of the day, Bob?
And now I got to turn my microphone.
Yeah.
Now it's time for our oldie. Let's check the time. It's approximately 24 minutes after the hour of the Bob Steele program. Great to have you with us.
He still had ratings dominance up until the very end, didn't he?
I did. I had great, and then my mom was always enamored with Bob Steele and said, "You know, he owns his own show now."
Yeah.
Bob Steele. We'll have our march coming up in just a few minutes here.
Now, Steele is not your real name. How did you get the name Steele?
My real name was Erection. All right, moving right along.
So what is this bit?
This is simply the word of the day. It popped up on my feed, and I decided that I would, since I didn't know it, I decided that I would throw it out at you.
Love it.
think, Josh was telling me just the other day, he loves word games. Right, Josh?
Oh, yeah, I'm very good at them.
There you go. Are you ready for today's word?
I'm ready.
And by the way, is it unfair of me to ask the comments to keep it in their pants for a little bit?
Well, also
turn off your comments, please.
Okay, but also remember the comments are on a delay.
Mm-hmm.
So we
but
won't
turn
see
it off anyway,
it's
so you
off,
don't
dude.
see it.
Off.
All right. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Hi, everyone.
Bob Steele.
Hi, everyone. This is Bob Steele.
How old are you now, Bob?
130.
Good for you. Keeping the
time
job.
now, 9:25 a.m.
A.M.
We'll have news coming up.
For the
And they
people-
always had that kind of like British thing. News coming up bottom of the hour.
I love that he would say A.M. when it's a morning show.
9:24 a.m. Bob Steele.
Bob Steele.
21 market share. It's school closings coming up, and just the Weathersfield, 2 hours late this morning. Manchester, 30 minutes late.
Who owns your show, Bob?
East Catholic closed today.
Mind your copy, Bob.
Thank you.
And who
Bob
owns
Steele.
Who owns your show?
I own my own.
Attaboy.
Bob Steele. The word of the day?
Yes.
Hydromancy. The word of the day is hydromancy, and I can give you a spelling if you wish.
I don't need a spelling. It would have something to do. Do Josh and I play together on this?
You can both play along, you can support each other, or you can viciously attack one another.
Well, the hydro would be water.
Exactly.
Right.
Very good, Josh. Yes.
So I'm guessing hydromancy is a pool light.
That is
see,
incorrect.
I think this is
that
a
will
Mike
cost
game.
you $500.
Oh, no. That's very rich money.
$571.21 to be exact. Yes, Josh.
Well, this is a Mike game, so I'm going with death by water.
No, that is incorrect.
Since my first one was sort of a gag, I think it has to do with having relations in water.
That's a great guess.
Thank
Is
you.
a good, but unfortunately, you are incorrect. And thank you for providing the buzzer today.
My pleasure.
Josh. Any other guesses on hydromancy? Spelled HYDROMANCY.
Yeah, it's how those little lizards run across water.
That is incorrect. Rob
That's a
Spiewak.
great guess.
Hydromancy.
So, will you at least say are we on target with water? With
You
the
are
hydro?
you are definitely on target with water.
Okay, hydromancy is sort of like physical therapy in water, using water for resistance.
No, you are incorrect. Hit the buzzer.
Sorry.
You were incorrect. Now, I will tell you that the definition, I believe, is also a little difficult, but let me give it to you. Are you ready for this?
Yes, of course.
Hydromancy, divination by means of signs derived from the appearance of water and its movements.
So, like finding water, using a divining rod.
No.
Like a horoscope, but staring at the waves?
Okay, you're close. Let me give you an example of hydromancy in a sentence. She was known for her ability to predict a baby's birth date with hydromancy. The deep crystal bowl was reserved for the practice of hydromancy. Now, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, using water to tell a fortune.
A great example of hydromancy in a movie, and there are plenty of movies that are there, would be Cold Mountain. Cold Mountain, where look into our well and you can see the future. That was done in that particular thing.
And Moana. The kids
Moana. Yes, a lot of movies have hydromancy. About it, hydro comes from the Greek for water, and mancy refers to divination. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Sounds right, yeah.
Or supernatural means of seeing the future. Hydromancy uses water to practice this art, but there are other forms of mancy. Hey, mancy lad. Pyromancy uses fire.
Fire, yeah.
Rhabdomancy uses what?
Rhabdo.
Rhabdo, R-H-A-B.
Animals. No. Insects.
No. A wand.
Oh, but that's nonsense.
Rhabdomancy uses a wine, and I hope I can. One-eromancy, one-eye romancy.
Oh, that's easy. That's toilet splatter.
No, that's your dreams.
Oh, that's not true.
Oneiromancy. Wonneromancy? I don't know.
Honoromancy?
Honoromancy. Yeah, that's probably because I see O-N-E. I don't want to do it. Look at him. Okay, consonant boy.
I say everything wrong, so it's nice.
Oneiromancy. It might be
nice.
Oneiromancy. I'm going to get savaged by the
you're going to
listeners.
be fine. You're going to be fine.
Oneiromancy. Concerns your dreams.
Okay.
That is the word of the day.
That was a good one, Bob. I like it.
Thank you. Well, we'll do one maybe next year. So hope you enjoyed that,
Our new
ladies
yearly
and gentlemen.
feature.
Our new yearly feature. I hope you enjoyed that.
Just remember, every October 22nd,
Hey,
we do word of the day.
I've got a suggestion. Yes.
Hydromancy on the cruise.
Oh,
Yeah, just
We'll
look
just
at the
look off
waves.
the side and tell you what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I predict Dirk Vastrick's going to go over the railing.
Oh, no.
Anyway, all right, how about a little coffee mancy? Charlie's Choice,
Coffee
people.
mancy.
Hey, caffeinacs or caffeiniacs.
Caffeiniacs.
I'm doing the best I can.
You're doing great.
Charlie's Choice coffee is still awesome, and you can reorder or subscribe for some right now. It is delish. Don't just drink coffee, experience it. You got to try Charlie's Choice, and you got to have coffee.
Yeah, you do.
So we want to give you the very best. Try pairing it with...
What?
You get me every day. Try pairing it with unflavored gelatin.
So good. Oh, my God.
Or mildly spiced fish tacos.
Also great.
Great with a cup of coffee. Or even a basket of figs. I think of all of them, figs might work the best. It goes with everything. Charlie's Choice is available in whole bean or fresh ground. Get a one-time order or save money with a subscription. Get our exclusive Charlie's Choice blend delivered right to your door. Unflavored gelatin.
Delicious.
This premium medium roast blend is the best and freshest coffee you can find. Crafted in small batches and roasted to order in St. Augustine, Florida, up where Josh lives.
Yep.
So support, but he's never home. So support small businesses and enjoy a cup of Charlie today. But unlike Charlie, make sure you don't drink it while getting or performing a vasectomy.
Very, 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 very precise stuff. You can't
The
do
spills will kill you.
every time.
And it might make you a little jumpy. Get yours at the TMOS store at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Start your day right, Charlie's Choice, because it's, what is it?
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie, what is it again?
Good to the last sip.
Hey, 2 Charlies on the show today.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hot steaming Charlie, because when Charlie says duh, it's got to be good. There he is.
Hey, I like that. Some beautiful video.
Cherry time.
Oh, Mike, you're alive if you're keen.
All right. Ooh.
You're in with the onset. Keen 900 KEYN.
Wow.
Maybe it's just me, but when I listen to a jingle like that, I just know in the back of my mind all the singers are dead now.
That is obscure. That particular, I like that one. I like them when they're really, really obscure and really old. That's fun.
This really troubles me because I can't imagine doing it. But what was the sequel to Silence of the Lambs where they opened up his head and sliced,
Hannibal.
Okay, they sliced his brain, and he
I
was
think
able
it was
to,
called Hannibal.
and he was able to talk during it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, there is a
Ray
patient,
Liotta was the guy whose head got cut open.
There is a guy or a gal rather, forgive me, who has
Or Leota.
Parkinson's disease, and because of that, she couldn't play the oboe anymore. She couldn't finger the oboe keys.
Okay.
So
very similar to the bassoon,
Yeah.
the oboe. So this is interesting to
So
me.
they gave her a local anesthetic on her skull, went into her brain, and while they operated on her, gave her the oboe.
Okay,
to
hold on a
play.
second. Let me, I have a little knowledge based on my consumption of weird things online. I have watched, and I mean this, multiple brain surgeries. The reason that they do them like this is because they need to have the patient conscious to explain the functions or to do motor functions like put your fingers together while they're doing the surgery. If the person's completely knocked out, they're not able to do this with brain surgery. It is absolutely fascinating, and the strides they make every day with these brilliant, don't take funding away from them, please, these brilliant physicians that do this work. It's incredible.
So I want you to watch this, a little of this procedure.
She couldn't do it. She couldn't play the oboe before.
Or it might be a clarinet or an oboe. This
is more elaborate than what you would get in a regular brain surgery.
When she first got the anesthetic, she couldn't do it. She couldn't move her fingers well enough to play this instrument. And she's sitting there. They're working on her. She is absolutely alert. They handed her, I guess it's an oboe.
Unreal.
Watch. Her head is open right now. Her brain is exposed.
I mean, it's just, the capacity for you
in her life.
What's that?
She's never played before in her life.
Listen,
the first time.
Okay. All right. Way to prove it. You are nothing but consistent. I love it. I do. I really do. We need
creepy.
That. It is creepy, something else. Something else. Absolutely.
I was shocked by it.
And that's a clarinet.
It was a clarinet. Thank you.
Well, why did you say oboe?
Because I watched the video,
right,
and I saw a black reeded instrument, and I thought oboe. I was wrong, but
okay.
I mean, that doesn't
oboe
change
would have the little stick coming out of it, right?
No, oboe is
the
actually
little reed coming out with the tube.
Well, technically, the difference is an oboe is a double reeded instrument, and clarinet is a single reeded instrument. So
which
an
means
oboe
that's why the clarinet has the reed in the mouthpiece,
exactly.
as opposed
it's more
to
like a saxophone.
The little metal, thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad we were able to establish that.
Mike, you don't have a glass eye?
Not that I share with our listeners.
Thank you.
But since you brought it up,
don't. No, I hate when you do this.
Oh my, it's tough today. It's been a while.
Yeah,
all right.
It gets dry. Now, did you ever get help with that from Altavies?
Hold on a minute. Oops. Altavies, can I have a glass of water, please? Yes.
As a child, I went to a summer camp, and at one point they had to shut the pool down because a girl lost her glass eye.
Oh my God! I would imagine it'd be pretty easy to find, right?
Well, actually, the eye found them.
Okay. God. Boy, this is a good one today. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just have to admit it. Right?
I was really troubled by this because this guy has a glass eye, and what he did is he put a $2 million diamond, 2 full carats, in his glass eye.
Oh, all right. I'm all in. All in if you got the buckage.
But he's got to get it cleaned.
Okay.
So it's a 2-carat diamond.
Oh, phenomenal.
So it's
phenomenal.
Literally sparkling.
Company, we got John M., the maker of the diamond. And today he's going to take it out, clean it, polish it, and put it back in.
Oh, you're getting better. That's pretty good, man.
I don't need to see that.
Is that the bad eye right
there? That was the
Yeah.
bad eye without the glass eye. So he's gone to this guy.
So is it a glass eye or is it a contact of some kind?
No, it's a glass eye with a diamond set in it.
By myself.
That's wild to me. So much medical stuff today.
Wow. How much was it worth?
$2 million, 2 full carats. That's a big rock.
So
right
the
there.
missing eye is, there are other things that are going right for the guy, right?
I suppose.
Yeah.
I did read once about a guy that had a series of glass eyes that got redder and redder that he would put in through the night that he drank.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one said tilt.
That's it. I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're going to have that malady, right, or you have that problem,
Live it up.
Live it up. Absolutely. I agree.
Okay, so kids are weird. Kids are fascinated by different things. I remember when Robert was little, he loved the Wolfman for some odd reason.
Okay.
He just loved the Wolfman.
Mm-hmm.
This kid loves Jimmy Carter. And he wanted to have a Jimmy Carter themed birthday party. And his mother did that. And she wrote to the Carter Library and said, "We're having a Jimmy Carter birthday party." And they actually hooked this kid up.
Okay, do you know who this is from? No. Jimmy Carter's niece, Mandy.
Also, you got to know there's another brother off camera that's just an absolute dick. So he's opening the box.
Okay. Oh, wait, let's see the shirt.
I think it's a 100.
No, it says 39. Why do you think it says 39?
Because he's the 39th president.
Very good, CJ. Yeah, it's got a 39 on it. You like it?
Something else.
There's something else?
Kids are kids, aren't they? No matter what.
That looks like a Jimmy Carter water bottle.
Jimmy Carter water
Jimmy
bottle.
Carter water bottle.
Oh, yeah, look, it's a Jimmy Carter water bottle.
That's what I was always wanting.
That's what you always wanted.
Kids.
Wait, it's a Jimmy Carter cup.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that great?
I love it. Little smart kid. That's cool.
And
I like
here's
it.
to the Jimmy Carter Library for hooking the kid up. That's nice. That's very, very nice.
nice. And he was nice. So that's
Yeah.
good. I like that a lot.
Let's close with this. A guy said he just found this on his phone from years ago, but he wanted to post it now. It was on social media yesterday. It's his impression of every maid of honor speech at every wedding he's ever been to.
Okay.
And
This is great because I have no idea. I'm so removed from it. I have no idea what it'll be.
This is so dead on.
Those of you who don't know me, I'm Sarah, Caitlin's BFF since forever. Anyways, I'll try to keep this short. Webster's Dictionary defines love as, oh God, I promised myself that I wouldn't cry, but Caitlin and I have been through so much together. From spending the summers playing with Barbies at my dad's beach mansion, to fighting over Dylan and Blake during middle school. We have literally been through thick and thin. Happy and sad, serious and funny. I'll never forget the time at brunch where you said you were going to get one pitcher of mimosas, but you ended up getting 2. Caitlin, I'll never forget that. Anyways, when Caitlin first met Derek, I'm not going to lie, I was a little jealous because I didn't want him to take away my best friend. But then I ended up loving you, Derek. So I just want to end with a Chinese proverb that goes, live the laugh you love, or you'll never love the laugh you live.
And that's the name of that tune right there.
That rocks. That totally rocks.
And I have to take this moment to thank my buddy Brad for not doing a speech like that at my wedding.
Absolutely.
He was awesome.
I still remember it. The only guy who thinks gravy is a beverage. I
Love-
still laugh at that
love
line
you,
from
Brad.
a million years ago.
So good.
Tomorrow, Josh Soroka will be back in the friendly confines of St. Augustine, Florida. Did you get everything done that you needed to get done? All right, good.
I'll find
That's
out
good.
after this.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. For Rob Spiewak and Josh Soroka, Mike O'Mara saying so long, everybody.
Bye-bye, folk.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show. Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Mike O'Mara, radio entertainment.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
You've got to remember that these are just simple farmers. These are people of the land. You know, morons.